Vincent.
Something new is, well, it's not my iPhone, that's just the torch. So this month I've got a few new little things. That's what's in this box. I was going to do a review video because a few people asked me what I thought of my new little toys that I got this month. However, I got rid of my drone and I got one of these. A DJI Mavic. This little thing. I was going to do a different video, but this little thing caused me a bit of trouble the other day, and after what happened I decided to make a little video about it. I thought it'll make a good vlog for this month because I can't really review stuff and that was a bit terrible. What happened this month with this? Allow me to tell you. So the Mavic has some great sensors on it. As you can see, there's two sensors at the front, and then underneath there's some sensors as well that stop it. Now without them, this thing would not have survived. You see, I'm always trying to push the drones to as far as I can get them, and being the new drone compared to the Phantom 3, it's got a better range. And because the batteries on the drones, as anybody knows, that when you have the drone and it's flying around, it will start beeping at a certain point to come back. However, you only get about 25 minutes worth of battery on it, so when it starts beeping at about 7 minutes, that's still quite a considerable amount of flight time. Sometimes you'll just ignore that. When it's so far out at 920 meters, don't ignore that. That is my telemetries. When I first took the drone out, it had 15 minutes worth of battery, which is quite a bit. I flew it around a bit and then I decided to see how far I can take it to a little house just in a field, just nice little pond and stuff like that. So I thought I'll go out to there, it's in the middle of nowhere, so it'll be fine. So as you can see, I flew it all the way out to the little house, and at this point it started beeping, but I just ignored that and carried on going. Big mistake. So as it got to the house, I hit return home, and obviously it starts beeping, and this happened. It turns around and comes back, as you would expect. So the drone records the footage, the controller now records the audio. This is the moment that an unexpected landing occurred.
Landing.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
No, you bastard. No, you're not. Fuck. You see, I was flying the drone back, it didn't have enough battery life. It was at the top of the street. The issue is I couldn't see it, and it was a very sunny day, so I was struggling to see the screen as well. I ran up to the top of the street, still trying to find it. At this point, it was coming down. Here, as you can see, it is hovering. It is hovering a bunch of cars, which I was a bit terrified at. I then ran around and searched for that drone, to which I couldn't see the screen very well, so I just started using it and moving it around. And this is where it became so close to hitting a house. Now thankfully nobody's in that house, otherwise they're going to get a shock at looking out at their window and seeing a drone right near the window, and then if they were in the living room they'd look into the garden and see a drone just hovering there for about 3 minutes. You see, it was at this point I spun the drone around and I saw that identifiable van. I knew where that was, so I ran right to the top of the hill. I was running around the whole estate at this point, and as you can see how low the battery is at this point, it is extremely low. The obstacle avoidance sensors are the thing that saved me the most. I would have hit that house or it would have come down on the cars. Luckily there were trees around and everything. The issue is cars do come on that. As I'm stood further down the street, a car actually was coming around, so if that thing had auto landed in the road, squished, drone, dead. I run up to the top of the street, I see it at the end of the road. I got to the drone and it's just hovering there in the garden. A bit of a horror. Right next to a car. I quickly knock it back straight down and take it over to the pavement, and it just goes straight down automatically, because obviously it's trying to land automatically. It kept popping up on the thing like, you need to land, and I wasn't going to land it because I didn't know where it was at first. As I'm looking through the footage trying to find it, I thought it was on somebody's roof at first. I thought, oh, I'm going to crash this thing, or it's going to knock over, it's going to tumble. I thought it genuinely lost it. It auto landed on the pavement. I ran to it, picked it up, and it said this. It now had 20 seconds of battery left. That was cutting it extremely fine. You learn from your mistakes, and on the plus side, I got a new record of 920 metres. That was how I nearly lost my drone. The thing is in one piece, as you saw. I have learnt one thing, that when that battery warning comes on, just bring it back. It was pumping. But anyway, I got the drone back. It's in one piece. The thing is just a beast. Well, it wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for them sensors. So DJI have really done a great job. If I had my Phantom 3, that would be dead right now. It's been a short video this month. I know it's not really much, just me explaining how I nearly crashed my drone with some footage. Hopefully next video will be a bit more entertaining. A few new videos dropped this month, check them out, and I've got a few new other ones coming up soon. I can fly this thing without crashing it, so let's leave you on that footage right now. Bye.